Hello farmers, you're welcome back to our YouTube channel. Happy New Year to all of you. We welcome all of you to this new year. I pray that this year will be the most wonderful year we've ever lived in our life. You're welcome back to our YouTube channel. Like you know, we always teach you and we do videos on agricultural things. If you are new here, so that is what we do most. We talk on livestock and other business, agricultural business. You can really go into that will fetch you a lot amount of money. So this new year we are starting again, and I believe you are going to get the best from us, and as well we believe that you are going to do the best in this year. So firstly, before we go into the content of today, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next we drop a new content like this for you. So the essence of subscribing is to get notified, so when a new message comes in, you will be the first person to benefit from it before other could benefit from it outside the channel. So you're welcome back to our YouTube channel. Like I said, I really want to talk about Brahma chicken. So Brahma chicken, they are a breed of chicken that is developed in outside country, though it's not a Nigeria breed. So it's a combination of Shagai and Chittagong, and Malays chicken like that comes up that brought Brahma. So this Brahma chicken of a thing has been in existence for a very long time, but people hardly use them. People hardly rear them. Like you see, this breed of chicken, they are very, very giant. They are very giant, and you can see all their body are full of feather. So that is how their nature is. So a male Brahma will actually weigh something like that 5 to 5.5 or 6, possibly depending on the amount of months you rear them. So the male one will weigh up to 5.5 kg. So that is just to tell you that their meat business is very huge. So if you are rearing them for meat to sell them for people so that they can kill it for meat, it will fetch you a lot of amount of money. So this Brahma chicken of 18 is better than a noila. So if you get them, which I like, in my noila video, I know a lot of you have watched the video. So I said the noila, the male one, can only weigh something like that 4 to 4.5, but the Brahma will actually weigh 5 to 5.5 kg. So this actually proves that it's a very good breed. So but their eggs, of a thing, laying of a thing, if you want to keep them for egg production, it's actually good, but it is not that okay. Brahma can only lay like 3 to 4 eggs per week in a week. So which means in a year, a single one might maybe laying up to 140 to 150 eggs in a year. So their egg business is not that good, though they are a kind of breed that are healthy. Their health is very good as well. They have a very good health. When it comes to health issue, they are very healthy chicken to keep, so they won't stress you much. Their immune is very strong as well. So because of that, they can lay in any weather. Either the weather is cool, they have a lot of feather on them, so they won't be, their body will have a kind of, they will maintain the heat. So, and they will lay conveniently in whatever weather you keep them. It's just that if the heat is too much, depending on the nature of their body, because of the heat, the feather, so they could be undergoing some stress to lay egg. But the possibility for them to stop laying is very low. So it's hardly for them to stop laying. So they are a kind of breed that lay very well. It's just that the number of eggs to lay is very low. So that is that about eggs laying, and it will take Brahma something like 7 months, that is 26 weeks, to start laying. It's unlike that of our noila. So noila is between, I think, between that 25 to 26 too, if I do not forget. So that is that about their laying distance. So when they got to 26 weeks, they will start laying. So there is another thing you need to know about this Brahma of a thing: they cannot mate. So they cannot mate. The reason is because they are very, very gigantic, like you can see in the picture. So some of them are very, very big. If your Brahma are not getting bigger, if they're not getting taller, that means you are not keeping them well, or the breed you get is not from a good source, or the breed is not good. So let me tell the facts. So they are one kind breed that grow very, very big and gigantic. So that is that about their growth. So their growth is impressive. So, and as you see them, they eat very well. So they are the type of breed that eats, even like as I know much about them, they eat more than Noila. So, and there's another thing about them, they are not aggressive. So they are very gentle kind of bird, though their appearance might appear scary, like you might be scared of them because they are giant birds. But the thing is, they are very friendly and gentle, very calm. So even kids might be afraid of them, but once they embrace kids, like kids embrace them, they might be just be playing together. So things like that, they are very, very friendly. The only condition that could make them, appear aggressive is when you starve them, because they love eating. They will take a huge amount of food. So failure to give them this number of food to make them happy will make them aggressive. We ourselves know that sometimes if you are starved to an extent, if anybody talk to us, we won't, the reacting to them with happiness won't be there. So we'll be just be getting angry for no reason because we are starved. So that is how it happened to this Brahma chicken as well. So Brahma chicken, if you want to make their house, like I told you, they grow tall. So you have to let their house to be tall. And if you have a small space, and you want to keep all this our medium chicken inside, and you are keeping a number of, maybe you have something like 30 by 30 pen, and you are keeping something like 1,500 or between 500 to 1,000 pieces of chicken inside. If you want to keep Brahma, please reduce the number, because they like freedom. So they don't like being choked together in one area. So you will give them a lot of space so that they can move freely, they can walk freely. So Brahma as well, so they like free range. That will make them happy. So yeah, that is another way to reduce the cost. No matter how much they walk, they go on streets, they go out and walk like that. So they cannot reduce weight. So their body weight won't reduce, because they have that in their nature to grow gigantic already. So their body weight won't reduce. So it's a very good thing to allow your Brahma to go out. So you have to practice free range to them for them. So once they go out, they will find the food to eat outside too, and that actually will help you to reduce the cost of your own feed as well. So, and they can eat any other things like all these black maggots. So you can give them hydroponic too. If they eat it, it won't have effect of them, but too much of it won't be good for them too. So, and keeping their house clean is very, very essential, because most of the sickness that happens to them is on their foot. So, and the one way to ease it, to heal this the sickness, is to boil water and dip their legs into hot water. So when I say hot water, I'm not saying water that is boiling, that's risen to the point like 100% the 100 degrees Celsius rather. So I'm not saying water that has boiled to that extent, but a water that was actually maybe at least just a medium, that will be just, if you dip your hand into it, it will be just warm. So you boil water like that, and you dip your leg into it, that and the sickness will go. So, but please don't let them walk in the mud. So if you are keeping your Brahma, make sure the house is very clean. If you are using what is it called, wood shavies for them, make sure it's a one that is very good and not dusty one. So if they are matching on this mode of a thing, so they will be having all this disease. So there is 100% assurance for them to contract this disease. So that is why you have to keep their house clean. So Brahma as well, breeding the younger ones, it's not bad, but it's not 100% welcomed, because most of their chicks are brewed by their parents. So most of their chicks are brewed by their parents. So brooding for Brahma, people don't they hardly do that. So their parents do the brooding. So, and Brahma don't mate. Like I said, they are very, very gigantic, so they don't mate. So the chance for them is very small. For them to do that is very small. And Brahma, if you want to make maybe a place they could be climbing to stay, or you want to make a small cage for them to stay inside, and you are going to be freeing them, to give them freedom to come out and to flock on the street, on the ground, maybe in your farm, in a fenced area. So what you are going to do is, don't let their house to be that tall. If it is tall, they have feather which makes them a bit heavier even with their weight, so they can't fly. So they can't fly like our medium birds like that. So if you want to make their house, the house should be a little bit down, not that tall, so that whenever time they want to come down, it will be easy for them to jump down. But if the house is very tall, chances are for them to come down and broke their legs, or any other thing could possibly have happen to them. So that is that about their housing. So you keep it clean and you make the house of a lower level. Then you give them good feed. So you allow them to eat. If you know you don't have the money to give Brahma feed, please don't go into it, because they don't like to be starved. So that is that about Brahma chicken. So if I still have more to tell you about Brahma chicken, I'm very sure I will bring it to your hearing some other time. But for now, this is just the little I have to bring to you now about Brahma chicken. It's a very good breed. So if you though we have them in Nigeria. There are some people are keeping it in Nigeria now. We have their breeds in Nigeria, so I've seen it in some parts. So it's a very good breed of chicken for meat business, especially for those who are rearing them for meat, to sell them out for meat. It's a very good business. So if you want to go into it, it's very, very advisable. It's just that it's a bit costly. For now, I don't know. The breed is not it's not Nigeria breed. So even if they are started it in Nigeria, so the cost is very high. So because it's a breed that will actually fetch you a lot amount of money. So if you go into Brahma uh, chicken farming, so it won't make you lost any profit. So if you keep them very well. So that is all I have to bring to you about Brahma chicken. So don't forget, keep on subscribing to our YouTube channel, and we'll bring you all the best. Once again, happy new year to you.